Good day, my friends. I'm MammaV. I'm super excited to share with you that I get to cook up a storm in not one but two amazing kitchens, one in Ottawa, Canada, and the other in Reggio Calabria, Italy. So come join me in one of my kitchens and see what delicious dishes I'll be whipping up for you to try. Good day, my friends. Today I'm going to do a traditional Calabrese recipe, which is Pipi e Patate, which translate to peppers and potatoes. It is a very simple, in its simplicity of the dish, we'll have a explosion of flavors combined together. Now, my mother-in-law was I would say she was the queen of Pipi and Patate, okay? However, I enjoy changing traditional recipe. Even though I like traditional recipes, I like to do them, but sometimes I like to give it a twist. So why don't we go to my stove and I will show you the twist that I added to Pipi e Patate. We'll start off with good olive oil, and the twist ingredient is pancetta. 1 red pepper, 1 onion, 3 cloves of garlic, 6 potatoes. Hot pepper is optional, salt, and pepper. First thing, we need to add some good olive oil. Afterwards, we will add the pancetta to the pan. We will need to spread out the pancetta because the pancetta needs to be sort of cooked well, sort of a crispiness to it because it will give that nice flavor to the recipe. Once the pancetta is nice and crispy, we will remove it. And so drain a little bit of the fat and oil, and we will put it on the side. The next ingredient to go in is the red peppers. Now we have to spread them out because we have to make sure that they will get a little bit charred. Add some salt and as well some pepper, and always make sure that they don't burn, but at the same time it gives that nice flavor. As soon as you see the red peppers getting a little bit charred, then you will remove them and also put them on the side. We add some extra olive oil and then we add our onions. We will add a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. And we mix it very well. And at this point, we will add the garlic. The garlic has to cook together with the onions, and we have to be very careful at this point. We don't want the garlic to burn. When the onions and garlic are cooked, we will remove it and we will set it on the side. At this point, we have to add more oil because we're going to be frying the potatoes. Usually the potatoes, traditionally they're cut in wedges in this recipe. So add a little bit of salt, and also we will add some black pepper. Black pepper is also a must. And at this point, when you finish salting and adding pepper, we need to mix it well. And once we mixed it, we will just let them just cook without touching them for a while. Hot pepper is a must in this recipe, but if you don't like hot pepper, you don't have to. But it's a Calabrese recipe and they like to have a spice into their food. So I added 2, and later on I ended up adding a 3rd one because I do like spicy. I mix the potatoes well with the hot pepper. You can actually see the potatoes are being cooked now, and we're almost ready to put everything together. The potatoes are ready. Let me show you. This is exactly how the potatoes are supposed to look, that they have a little bit of brown on them. They look so good. And now we are going to complete the recipe. Now, at this point, I want to make sure that the potatoes are cooked, but I couldn't tell you it was cooked. They're nice and tender. And at this point, I am going to add my onions and garlic together. Now, the onions have a bit of sweetness to them because it's a white onion. Now we're going to add the red peppers, that they are also a little bit sweet. And I'm going to add my pancetta. Now, the pancetta usually is not in the traditional recipe, but I added it. I just wanted to have something different, and it gives a beautiful flavor. Now I let them cook all together so the flavors will be all combined. Now look at that dish. It is fabulous. Okay, let's try this. Allora, so what I did was I added pancetta fumicata to the mix. So there's a different flavor to it. Yeah, the bacon will give flavor. So let's try this to see. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I'll take this. Okay, we'll try it. Oh my God, it's still hot, the bread. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna try potato. I'm gonna try an onion and a pepper. Okay. Wow, turned out really good. Well, this is the recipe of Pipi and Patate, right, Dominic? Mm-hmm. But with a twist, because I like to change recipes. That's a habit I have. And I added pancetta fumicata, smoked pancetta. Oh my goodness. So good. Really good. Amazing. So, I mean, this could be a side dish. It could be your main. If you're a vegetarian, don't add the pancetta. Just add the onions, the peppers, and the potatoes. And but this is definitely very good with adding it with the pancetta. So this will be my last recipe that I will do in my Italian kitchen, and I'm sure we will see each other in Canada in my Canadian kitchen. So arrivederci, everyone. And you're always drinking. He's always drinking water. Okay, ciao.